Welcome to my politics series. Today, I would like to make it known that I support the U.S. Constitution. I support the U.S. Constitution in all of its glory, because it's the only thing that is keeping America together. There are a lot of Christian and pagan Republicans that claim to care about the U.S. Constitution, but actually have no problem throwing it under the bus for their own gain. However, I want to make it known that I am not like these people. I care about the U.S. Constitution more than anything else. I have no interest in changing it. I like it the way it is. I have no interest in having another constitutional convention either, because I don't think the people in a position of power in this country are mature enough to handle another constitutional convention. Having another one will likely set this country back decades. But I do not want to go back decades. I want to see America keep going forward. The U.S. Constitution is vital to keeping your rights as an American. If this document is messed with, then you could easily lose your rights. You could lose your right to own arms. You could lose your right to freedom of speech. You could lose your right to freedom of religion. You could lose the right to due process, your right to vote, and even your right to drink beer. There are millions of Christian Americans that would love to ban alcohol again, if they were given a chance. I personally don't drink, but people should be able to drink alcohol if that is what they want to do. America is about freedom. It is about life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The U.S. Constitution is there to limit what the government can do. Unfortunately, there are millions of Americans that don't understand this, and would love to see the U.S. government have more power than it currently does. But I do not. The U.S. government works best when it does what it is outlined to do in the U.S. Constitution. There are a lot of things that I do not agree with in the U.S. I am not a big fan of Islam outside of Asian Islam. But Americans have the right to be Muslims, just like they have the right to be Christians, pagans, or atheists. I don't think foreign countries should have so much power over U.S. politicians. But this is a voter problem. Elect more people like Thomas Massie, and you might have a U.S. that is more sovereign. But Americans don't vote this way. They vote based on who their party leaders support, and for whoever their party has picked for candidates. Most Americans do not tend to vote for the candidates themselves. This makes it difficult for politics in the U.S. to change, and we continue to get the same slop that we have been getting for decades. I support the U.S. Constitution, and this means supporting things that I might not agree with. But this is America. I'm always going to support freedom and individuals over everything else. Thanks for listening. Have a fantastic day or night.